to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call them 217-652-6533.
Welcome to St. Louis Cardinals baseball from Petco Park in San Diego. Beautiful day for baseball, and the Cardinals are just one day away from their home opener when they take on the Miami Marlins. It'll be a 6-game homestand, 3 against the Marlins, 3 against the Philadelphia Phillies, and we are certainly looking forward to the great pageantry that will happen tomorrow in St. Louis. 13 Red Jackets will be on hand, including 5 Hall of Famers and 8 other Cardinal Hall of Famers. And it'll be a spectacular show, as it always is. Lance Lynn will get that start. But today, it's going to be Zach Thompson and Joe Musgrove. Thompson making his second start of the year and start number 3 for Musgrove. And yesterday, the Cardinals were able to beat the Padres for the second straight time. They have not swept the Padres in San Diego since 2001. That was a different stadium, Qualcomm Stadium. And during that series, by the way, Bud Smith, as a 21-year-old rookie left-hander, threw a no-hitter against the Padres. And the Cardinals will go for the sweep today. And they can thank Wilson Contreras for helping them have that opportunity. Cardinals pitched well yesterday. They defended well. But Wilson got the big hit in the 6th.
Now Darvish with the pitch. Contreras hits a high fly ball. Center field. Back to the track. And it's gone! A goner for Contreras. The Cardinals jump in front 3-2 on a 2-out, 2-run homer by the Cardinal catcher.
Man, still getting on time. I've been trying to get on fastballs more and try to low early. Last night was a good game, and I think we battled, we won, and I just happened to find a pitch to drive over the fence.
Contreras has 2 home runs for the Cardinals in the early going, and he's going to be in the lineup today. He won't be catching, as Ivan Herrera will get the start, but Ali Marmol, liking the bat of Wilson Contreras right now, will have him in the DH spot, and he will bat third for St. Louis. The Cardinals are 3-3. The Padres are 5, and I'll have the rest of the starting lineups for you when we come back.
Discover a great baseball getaway in historic St. Charles, Missouri, just 20 minutes west of Busch Stadium. St. Charles offers the comfort and value of a smaller town, but with nightlife and attractions that are sure to please. Take in the high-energy excitement at Ameristar, or bike the Katy Trail. At a Cardinals game, and it's a weekend you won't soon forget. Discover a great baseball getaway. Discover St. Charles. Book your stay now at discoverstcharles.com.
Produced in cooperation with Visit Missouri.
A swing and a long one. Home run, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn here, Cardinal shortstop and proud partner of Community America Credit Union. I've been in it to win it since day one, which is why I chose Community America. Community America is built to help more people achieve financial peace of mind with exclusive benefits like annual profit sharing. Community America can help you reach your financial goals, big and small. Join Missouri's largest credit union, now expanding in St. Louis. Visit CommunityAmerica.com to become a member today.
Your gas light's on. We need to fill up.
Gas around here is too expensive.
Don't drive all over searching for the lowest prices. Just download the free Upside app and get cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying gas? I'm stopping now to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code EARN for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. That's promo code EARN.
On Sunday, April 7th, the Cardinals host the Marlins, and that day, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home their own long-sleeve hooded pullover. Everyone will want this light blue, lightweight, and stylish pullover that features a popular throwback logo. Following the game, kids 15 and younger can participate in the High Chew Kids Run the Bases. That's Sunday, April 7th. Great seats remain. Get yours at cardinals.com/promotion.
This is Nolan Gorman, St. Louis Cardinals, for the Lou.
Welcome back to afternoon baseball from San Diego. The Cardinals heading home after the game today, going for the sweep and going for the winning road trip. They're 3-3 with stops in L.A. and San Diego, and they'll be relying on Zach Thompson, a left-hander, to trip. They're 3-3 with stops in L.A. and San Diego, and they'll be relying on Zach Thompson, a left-hander, today against Joe Arenado, a 4-game hitting streak for him. He'll play third base and hit fourth. Nolan Gorman is the second baseman. He'll bat fifth with Ivan Herrera doing the catching. He's in the sixth spot. Brandon Crawford will play shortstop, and Jordan Walker in right. Victor Scott the second will bat ninth, and he will play center field. So again, it's Donovan Goldschmidt, Contreras, Arenado, Gorman, Herrera, Crawford, Walker, and Scott. Mike Schilt is the manager of the Padres, and here's his lineup. Xander Bogaerts will lead off and play second base. Fernando Tatis Jr., very gifted player, will play right field and bat second. Jake Cronenworth is the first baseman. He hits third. Manny Machado will be the DH and hit cleanup. Ha-Sung Kim, very popular here in San Diego, will be the shortstop, and he will bat fifth. Jurickson Profar will be in left field and hit next. Eggy Rosario gets his first start of the series. He'll play third base and bat seventh, with Jose Azocar in center field batting eighth. Kyle Higashioka will do the catching and bat ninth. And again, it's Joe Musgrove on the mound for the Padres. Cardinals again are 3-3, and the Padres are 3-5. And we'll have our first pitch for the final game of road trip number 1 in 2024 when we come back.
I'm Lily Ott. I'm a certified nurse midwife at OSF Healthcare. I see patients in some of the clinics that we are now opening, including in Urbana, Forsyth, Pontiac, Bloomington, and eventually Lincoln, and doing deliveries for women in Bloomington at OSF Healthcare there. Being a nurse midwife today is seeing women through all of their life. So seeing women, pre-puberty through menopause, specializing in pregnant women and providing prenatal care, and then getting to deliver babies at the hospital setting with our patients that we've, established the relationship with throughout their pregnancy. Yeah, I feel like one of the big misconceptions with midwives is that we don't deliver in a hospital setting and that we don't support pain management, which is not true. We deliver babies at the hospital setting, and we support women in any way that they choose to have their babies. So whether that be with an epidural, without an epidural, we're there to support no matter what they decide and kind of just help their labor be what they want it to look like.
So when was the last time you saw a best deal guarantee?
You mean a promise that actually held up?
Right.
That some unknown online entity didn't want you to log in and download a code and then re-verify as you join some club.
Drives you nuts, I know.
And then once you purchase that set of steak knives...
Well, Dick Van Dyke Appliance World is a lot simpler. You find a verified great deal and they beat it. Just show them the deal you saw. A newspaper clipping or the online cart price will do, and then you're good.
At Dick Van Dyke Appliance World, it's one of those instances where you see a best deal guarantee and...
you get the best deal.
This is Dennis Reekin, chairman of Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. Our exclusive 10-year protection plan comes free with most appliance purchases. Whether it's a GE, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Bosch, or any of our 30 brands, I guarantee we will beat any competitor's deal. Wow!
Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call them 217-652-6533.
Our first pitch, and as always, sponsored by Rawlings, the official baseball of Major League Baseball. And we do have some news from the minor leagues for the Cardinals. Lars Nootbaar got a start last night for Memphis and was 0 for 3, but he did have an RBI, so he has started his rehab and he is playing. Memphis actually was postponed today. They're in Indianapolis because of bad weather, and that forced the Cardinals to change their mind about where they were going to send Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray was supposed to start today, but they instead decided to send him to Springfield, and that will be tomorrow. He's going to do a 50-game or a 50-inning simulated game tomorrow in Springfield, and we're hoping to see Sonny Gray sooner than later. The Cardinals' pitching has been very good of late, back-to-back quality starts from Kyle Gibson and Miles Michaelis, And before that, Steven Matz was good. He was only 2 outs away from having a quality start himself. And Lance Lynn, of course, went 4 innings, did not give up a run, but the rain kept him from continuing that game. So we'll see what Zach Thompson has in store for the Padres today. He's had 1 career start against the Padres, and it was so-so. He went 4 innings and gave up 2 earned runs, and he had a no decision in that game. And against the Dodgers, his last time out, he went 5 1/3 and gave up 5 runs, a couple walks, 4 strikeouts, and the problem for Zach was giving up 3 home runs. And this Padres team can hit some home runs. They've got some firepower. They have 10 home runs so far on the season. Now, they also have played 2 more games than the Cardinals because they had the 2-game series in Seoul with the LA Dodgers, and that was about a week before everybody else's spring training actually ended. They had games that counted in Seoul, and the throw goes down to second base, and we are about ready for action here this afternoon from Petco Park. We had a huge crowd here yesterday, not as many here today. We had 43,000 plus here at the ballpark, and it was a perfect game for the Cardinals, offensively, defensively, and they did everything right. The pitching was good as well. Well, Brendan Donovan's been hot lately, 4-game hitting streak. He's ready for the first pitch, and so is the voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney.
Thank you very much, Ricky. And Joe Musgrove, born in El Cajon, California. So he's pitching in his home area and goes to work with the first offering of the day right there for a strike call. 1:11 Pacific time. 3 in St. Louis, feels like 36 today. The pitch to Donovan, a strike to the outside corner. That was a breaking ball. And timeout is taken by Brendan Donovan. 7 hits in 17 at-bats with a home run over the 4-game hitting streak. Here's the pitch to Donovan, inside, and it hit him. How about that? A 2-strike pitch, and Donovan is hit by a pitch. That's the way our game begins.
Boy, he's been finding ways to get on base, hasn't he? He's walked, he's had hits. He had a home run in the game against the Padres game this series.
Cardinals as a team have 2 stolen bases. Victor Scott has one of those. The pitch on the way. Goldschmidt lays off the curve outside. It was in his second start, and it came on April the 9th, 2021 against Texas, that the first no-hitter in Padre history was thrown by Musgrove. The pitch on the way, and there's a good-looking breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike on Goldie. Wilson Contreras is DHing today. Out of the stretch, Musgrove throws over to first base. Time called by Paul Goldschmidt. Second out on the first, a double play. The first that Goldschmidt has grounded into in 2024. Around the home, and that erases the hit by pitch. Since 1929, Ted Drewes has remained steadfast their commitment to quality, consistency, and tradition. When you visit Ted Drewes, you're not just enjoying frozen custard, you're experiencing a piece of St. Louis history. Visit Ted Drewes on Chippewa and taste why it really is good, guys
and gals
at Ted Drewes. Here's a breaking ball strike called to Contreras, who has homered in each of the first 2 games.
We guessed that Herrera would get the start today with the day game after a night game. I was very pleased to see that Contreras is still in the lineup.
Oh, he tried to hold up on his swing, could not on a pitch up and in. And on the appeal, Nick Marley at first base brings up strike 2 on Contreras. The four-seamer up and in, and Contreras was looking for something different. A hit by pitch, a double play, and a swing and a miss on a breaking ball outside. And the Cardinals are out in the first inning with the Padres coming to bat in San Diego.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details, member FDIC.
If you haven't heard by now, SeatGeek is the new official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to St. Louis Cardinals games, SeatGeek is the #1 destination for all of your ticketing needs. But that's not all. If you're looking to score tickets to other events at Busch Stadium or across the Midwest, SeatGeek is the place to do it. From baseball to ballet, hockey to country, find it all on SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Cardinals seats.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
We see them every day. People driving using their phones. There's the sneak-a-peeker or the fast scroll.
Xander Bogaerts leads off the bottom of the first, and the first pitch of the day by Zach Thompson, a strike called inside half. Thompson, out of the University of Kentucky, born in Selma, Indiana, 26 years old. He stands 6'2", 215 pounds. His second start of the year, and there's a ball looped into center, a base hit. And that was on a cutter that was up in the zone and didn't have much movement to it. And Bogaerts breaks an 0 for 7.
I thought Zach's velocity was down a little bit than what we saw in spring training. He was in the mid-90s and actually had a really good spring. Last time out against the Dodgers, sat around 92 miles an hour and didn't quite have the finish. But, again, I thought he made enough good pitches in that game to at least give the Cardinals a chance to win it.
Fernando Tatis, 3 for 8, including a home run in the series, bats with a man on, and he rips the first pitch foul into the seats down the left field line. Our game is brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. The Cardinals had a base runner, but a double play erased a hit by pitch, and then a strikeout. Here's a pitch down and in. The cutter or slider, and a take there for Fernando Tatis, 1-1. Tatis only one official at bat against Thompson. Very small sample size as Thompson is facing the Padres for his second time. There's a shot foul down the left field line. The base hit by Bogaerts wasn't hit that hard. He got it over the infield. Bogaerts made a bid last
The Reds have 11 stolen bases already, so they are off and running in 2024.
Tatis with an RBI opportunity now. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Thompson from the stretch. A safe lead at second base with Gorman playing close to the bag. Bogarts off to a lead, and the pitch, a curveball, is rolled foul down the right field line. And that was a late swing by Tatis. Thompson against the Dodgers, 5 1/3. He gave up 5 earned runs on 6 hits. 3 of the hits home runs. Teoscar Hernandez tagged him for 2. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Ball 3 goes high to Tatis. Thompson is so much better, Ricky, when he's in attack mode.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he's maybe a little concerned about that velocity that I mentioned earlier. That fastball was 9 miles an hour, which is fast, but not big league fast.
Now the pitch. Tatis takes ball 4 high. 2 on with nobody out.
And when you know your stuff is not good, John, that's when you start to pick and you get out of attack mode that you're talking about. You know, if you feel like you've got all the weapons, you're going to, of course, be attack mode, but I feel like he's a little unsure of himself right now and his stuff.
Well, the Padres have been good in day games so far this young season. The Cardinals won the 2 night games, and San Diego has 2 on with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Thompson's pitch, Cronenworth, and fouls it right back.
There,
a hanger of a slider.
It sure was, and that was his undoing in L.A. Not a good start so far for Thompson, and I don't mean just the results, a bloop single and a walk, but the pitches are not sharp yet.
Thompson from the high set, the kick, the pitch. Cronenworth gets under one, sends it high in the air to left field. Shading his eyes, Brendan Donovan fighting the sun. He makes the catch. Back to second base, Bogarts. Tatis goes back to first, 1 out. This is kind of like a spring training game. The wind is blowing left to right field about 10 to 15 miles an hour, and not a cloud in the sky. Here's Manny Machado. Machado, 2 out of 8 in the series with 3 strikeouts. It's his 9th game this year. 2 homers, 7 RBIs. He has hit 2 doubles. This guy is a big-time power hitter. The pitch to Machado, a swing and a miss on the first offering. And that was a mile-an-hour fastball. Where's the 95 to 97? Where has it gone?
Well, he unlocked that velocity last year, and it had a lot to do with his hips, kind of where his power comes from.
Machado takes a pitch high for a ball, 1-1. Well, that was 91. It went up a tick, but out of the strike zone.
And I normally don't, as you know, John, worry too much about velocity, but if it affects what you're doing on the mound, then you do worry about it.
Machado takes a breaking ball just inside. And Thompson wanted that call instead of 1-2. It's 2-1. Machado has 6 hits in his last 24 at-bats. 31 years old. He turned pro out of Miami in Florida. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He went for the fastball. Now, Machado did not go to Miami of Florida, but he's from Miami, and when he made it to the big leagues with the Orioles, he came on in grand fashion. A terrific third baseman, power hitter there at Camden Yards. The pitch to the right-handed batter in the dirt. 3-2 with 1 out and 2 on. After Machado, it's Ha-Seong Kim. And the fans are told to make some noise here at Petco Park. And that's what Machado's trying to do, while Thompson is trying to send him back to the dugout. On 3-2, the runners lead. And here's a wheel around, no throw to second base, with Bogarts going back. The Cardinals fail to get a run across in the top half of the first. The Padres have 2 on with 1 out, and Machado at the plate. The 3-2 pitch here from Thompson. A swing, and there's a high fly into straightaway center field. Victor Scott waits. He makes the catch, tagging at second, bluffing a move. Bogarts goes back to the bag. And here is Ha-Seong Kim.
I've been trying to gauge the throws of Victor Scott in center field, and my first blush explanation for his arm would be that it's an average arm, but an accurate arm.
You had a teammate, Lance Johnson, who did not have a strong arm, but very accurate. And once he figured that out over in the American League with the White Sox, he was one of the top assist leaders. Here's Kim, taking outside, ball 1. Kim is 0 for his last 6, and 1 out of 8 in the series. That hit was a double. Ha-Seong Kim, right foot on the back line of the batter's box. Bogarts at second, Tatis at first. The pitch, low, 2-0. Thompson rubbing up the baseball. This will be his 20th inning. Stretch. Thompson checks on first for Tatis. The pitch. Check swing. Did he offer? He did. Nick Marley rings up a strike. With Nick Marley, if the batter even thinks about swinging, it's a strike. If you flinch, he's going to raise the right arm.
Well, that's a key call. Otherwise, it's 3-0, and you've got more stress on Zach Thompson.
Now on 2-1 with 2 away. The pitch. Fastball high, 3-1, and again, more stress on Thompson. Jurickson Profar will be up there batting right-handed against the lefty, and Profar is on deck. Will Thompson pitch to him in the first or the second? Find out here on 3-1 with 2 outs and the runners leading. The pitch, a swing, and there's a high fly down the left field line. That is foul. Home run distance plus. But what is that, Ricky?
It is strike 2, John.
A full count. The runners will go now. Bogarts at second, Tatis at first base.
More precisely, nothing but a strike.
And here is Kim back into the batter's box, holding the bat down on the knob. Runners at first and second. They go. The 3-2 pitch is fouled out of play. Fans are still coming into the ballpark, and they're filling up the terrace beyond the center field fence here. This place was jam-packed last night.
Boy, was it ever.
Standing room only.
City Connect Poncho giveaway. Maybe they should give them away every night.
It was their 3rd sellout of the season. The runners lead at first and second base. 2 outs, no score. Bottom of the first inning. The runners, there they go. The pitch. Ball 4 high, and the bases are loaded for Profar.
Perhaps a mound visit this one, because Herrera initiated it. Perhaps a mound visit here. Well, there is one, because Ivan Herrera's initiated it. Dusty Blake is now popping out of the Cardinals dugout, and he's going to join this conversation. Dusty in his 2nd year as the lead pitching coach for the Cardinals, but he was around with Mike Maddox. He was helping him out with a lot of analytics prior to Mike moving on.
Let's pause here for station identification on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call them 217-652-6533.
Be close to everything at Hyatt Regency St. Louis at the Arch, only 3 blocks away from Busch Stadium. Book their baseball package at HyattRegencySt.Louis.com. Along with Ricky Horton, Mike Claiborne, our producer-engineer Jim Jackson, I'm John Rooney. Kyle Sixta and Jonathan Camp are in the St. Louis studio. The bases are loaded for Profar. The pitch to the right-handed batter, ball 1 low.
A lot of pitches this inning.
Well, he's piling them up. Thompson missed with a breaking ball down and in on pitch 1, and this is pitch 26. Thompson from the high set. The pitch. Ball too low, and no place to put Profar without pushing in a run.
They're calling them cut fastballs, but I'm not so sure they're not changeups that he's throwing. And they're kind of, at one point on the MLB app, they call it a forkball, which he doesn't even throw.
No.
So I think the velocity is just confusing even the MLB.com.
Here's a high fastball, and it's 3-0 with the bases loaded. This Padre lineup doesn't need many gifts.
Nope.
2 walks in the inning, and here's Thompson in danger.
Again, with the velocity being down, the command's down, I just, sometimes he's not, that maybe he's got something that's arcing his arm. I don't want to wish that on him, of course.
Here's Rosario.
Wish that on him, of course.
Here's Rosario. This Padre lineup taking a ball high. Herrera steps out in front of the plate. Kim took a walk, then Profar on 4, 2-0 the count. Rosario looks at a strike. Thompson standing to the third base side of the rubber, and the heat is really on high now for him. 31 first inning pitches. The 2-1 pitch with 2 outs and the bases loaded. There's a strike. The fastball at 91 catching the inside half. 2-2 on Rosario, who's playing in his 7th game. He's 2 out of 10, a double and a home run for his hits.
He needs a strike here. Too much pressure if you go 3-2.
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Rosario strikes out. But it was a heavy pitch inning, over 30 for Zach Thompson, who gave up a run. We go to the second, 1-0 San Diego.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
Are you tired of shivering in the winter? Look no further than your local heroes at ABC Heating and Air Conditioning. Hi, this is Gina inviting you to give us a call at 217-352-5400 to book your appointment to make sure your furnaces run safely and efficiently this winter. We've been proudly locally owned and operated and have been serving our community for over 50 years. ABC, always be comfortable. Call me 217-352-5400 to book your appointment today or go to abcheatingandac.com.
Pia's is open. Catch all of your favorite MLB games on their big screens. Root on your favorite team wearing your Cubby Blue or your Cardinal Red. 1609 West Springfield in Champaign. Pia's offers not only a huge outdoor seating area, but indoor seating as well. Enjoy daily specials. It's the home of the Slugger Burger with buckets of beer and wings. Experience food, drinks, and fun at one of Champaign's best sports bars near Springfield and Madison, Champaign. Open 7 days a week. It's Pia's.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Nolan Arenado's the leadoff batter for the Cardinals in the second, and Joe Musgrove fires strike one. 90 on his fastball. 1-0 San Diego. A base hit and 3 walks put the Padres on the scoreboard. Arenado's hit safely in 4 straight, and he looks at strike 2.
Be nice to get that run back quickly. That would be a boost for Zach Thompson, and it could have been worse for Zach in that first inning, giving up just 1 run.
The pitch on the way, and there's a slow roller to the first baseman, Cronenworth, underhanding to Musgrove, who slipped over the bag, but he got there in time. 3-1 on the out. And the Cardinals are still looking for their first hit. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has won over $20 billion for Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has won over $20 billion for their clients. Injured? Call the closers, Morgan & Morgan, or visit forthepeople.com. Proud partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. Nolan Gorman. The Cardinals need to get him going. The pitch. Breaking ball. Ball one, down and in. Gorman is 1 out of 5 in the series with 2 strikeouts. But he has walked once and struck out 11, covering 23 at-bats to open the season. The pitch to Gorman. He swings and lines it right to the shortstop. Kim puts it away, 2 down. Kim was playing up the middle, had to go to his right, and then kneel to make the catch on the sinking line drive. Ivan Herrera, his second start at catcher this year, batting in the number 6 spot. He has 2 sacrifice flies in the young 2024 season. Herrera's 0 for 3. The pitch. A strike. After a brief timeout, Herrera widespread open. Up and in. Up. Herrera with the widespread open stance holds the bat out over the plate. Musgrove's pitch, up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Last year, 6 games between these teams, and the Cardinals won 3, the Padres won 3. And the Cardinals have won this series 6-2 and 5-2 over San Diego. Ball 2. Azokar goes after the first Thompson pitch in the second inning, and it's a foul ball down the right field line. Thompson struck out Eggy Rosario, leaving the bases loaded after a bases loaded walk to Profar. 1-0 Padres. Thompson's pitch swung on and missed on a pitch up and away. Azokar swung for his last 5 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. He's playing in his 7th game for Mike Schill. It's a balanced infield for the Cardinals. The left field corner is wide open for the right-handed batter. Azokar takes high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, the pitch count jumped over 30 in the first inning for Thompson. Pitch number 37 on the day here. And a rolling breaking ball is looped into left for a base hit for Azokar. That had nothing on it, Ricky.
No, it just kind of sat there, wasn't sharp at all. And Azokar, who actually had a really good game against the Cardinals last year, had a good series. And he's from Venezuela. He's aboard now. That's 2 innings in a row. And Zach is unfortunately forced to go back to the stretch quickly here in the 2nd.
He faces former Yankee Kyle Higashioka. He had 9 games, 7 starts in spring training for his new team, the Padres, and takes ball 1 outside.
Curveball is not there. He's not getting a sharp break to it, and looks very tentative with it.
After 7 seasons with the Yankees, Higashioka is now backing up Camposano. The pitch. Right. In his first game, he went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
You mentioned all those years with the Yankees. He had a lot of years as a minor leaguer, and he just kept at it before finally getting a chance to be in the big leagues.
He's 33 years old. He turned pro out of high school in California. The pitch. Higashioka gets under a rolling break ball. It's a fly ball, shallow center field. Scott Calls, makes the catch. 1 out.
Don't roll the breaking ball to the wrong guy.
That Bogarts, Tatis, Cronenworth.
Guy.
Well, that would be Bogarts, Tatis, Cronenworth, Machado, Kim.
Five feet to the left, and that would have been a double play, but Crawford just not able to get to it. You know, it's a play probably Mason Wynn does make. He has the younger legs and the great range. But, of course, Crawford has been a Gold Glover for a long time. He has very good hands. Just couldn't get to that one.
Here is Tatis with runners at first and third, 1 out. The Padres looking to add on to a 1-0 lead. They're batting in the 2nd. Tatis takes a slider inside for a ball. Explore the weird and fun at City Museum, the architectural playground for all ages in downtown St. Louis. Thompson from the stretch. Checking on the runners, the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Traverse tunnels, caves, slides, rides, inside and out. Learn more at ExploreSt.Louis.com.
When you started that, you said explore the weird and fun. I thought you were going to invite people up to the radio booth.
Well, that holds true right along with City Museum.
Sure does.
A look to first base. A move over there by Thompson. When I was working at CBS back in the mid-'80s, a group of Japanese broadcasters came in to see the broadcast center. And we had a lot of old reel-to-reel machines. I used to have to cut the tape to put the voicers together from outside reporters. Here's a chopper to third. Arenado goes to second out. The throw to first. Safe, and a run scores. Tatis put the ball in play and avoided a double play. And the Padres have a 2-0 lead. Bogarts is out at second base, 5-4, but Azokar led off with a single, has scored. And is coming up. But these Japanese broadcasters took a look at, in fact, my studio was the old Captain Kangaroo dressing room.
Oh, is that right?
Made into a studio.
Oh, wow.
It had a lot of old equipment. Chopper to third. Here's Thompson from the stretch, and the pitch with the runner going. Big jump.
Here's
a
a
ball
chopper
high,
to
throw to
third.
second, safe. Tatis with his second stolen base, and the second stolen base today. Third.
Big. That was a strong from Ivan.
Second stolen base today.
Here's
on
a
chopper to
Thompson.
third. Arnott.
Well, you mentioned it. He had a big jump, but that was a strong throw from Ivan Herrera.
Made it a close play, but
Sure did.
safe as a
Chopper to
call.
third.
Anyway, after looking at the studio, the Japanese broadcaster said, "Fun scores. This is fine museum, but where are your studios?"
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my!
Fine museum.
Tatis
Yeah,
puts
it's
the
a
ball
fine
in
museum.
play,
And avoided
these
a
are our
double
studios.
play.
And the Padres have a 2-0 lead. 1-0. The pitch to Cronenworth, and a ball high. I got to work the Olympics in Norway, and man, oh man, the state-of-the-art equipment from Japan that they use to cover that. Here's the pitch. A hot shot right.
Top of the third inning, bottom of the order for the Cardinals. Brandon Crawford leads things off, and he takes strike one from Joe Musgrove, who has been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, and you can't say that about the Cardinals starter, Zach Thompson, who's given up a couple runs in the first two innings. Musgrove into the wind, and the pitch, and the swing, and a foul at the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 on Crawford. Crawford, Walker, and Victor Scott II scheduled for the Cardinals here in the third. And you just don't want this game to get out of hand. I wonder whether Brad Thompson's dealing with, not Brad, Zach, maybe Brad too, with a dead arm.
Is Brad warming up?
Yeah, he might be. But sometimes your arm just doesn't kind of have it. And I feel like that may be the case with Zach Thompson today. Next delivery is low. It's the second time I've called Zach Thompson Brad Thompson. Did that in spring training too.
Well, Musgrove is having the kind of start we saw from Gibson and Michaelis of the Cardinals.
That is delivery, and the pitch is high. And on the appeal, he did not swing, according to Hunter Wendelstedt. So 2-2 the count. That was 93 up and in on Crawford.
Look out for the breaking ball now.
He's got the sign from his catcher, Higashioka, and the pitch is grounded foul. It was a slider. And it's grounded into the Padres dugout. So on the first base side here, the Padres are in their white form. Cardinals in their road. And picture perfect day in San Diego, which of course is redundant. Next delivery is swung on and missed. Took something off of that. And that is 3 strikeouts now for Musgrove, who I guess is forgetting that he does not pitch well against the Cardinals. In those 11 career starts, he's just 2-7 with an ERA over 5.
But in his 2 wins, Ricky, he
it's about our town team. How serious when the Cardinals score 6? Drinks just 60 cents the next day at participating locations, because on the run is always St. Louis Serious. There's a foul ball off to the right. Off the bat of Jordan Walker, wearing number 18, playing right field today. He's looking for his first homer, first RBI of the 2024 season. He has swung the bat better the last couple of days. And he's been steady and right. Next pitch is fouled back. Had a good hack at that. And the defense has been steady everywhere for the Cardinals. Just keep that up. You win a lot of games if you play solid defensively. Musgrove. The 0-2 delivery is fouled back again for Jordan Walker. That may have been too much of the heart of the plate there on an 0-2 pitch. Cardinals have had one base runner. That was Brendan Donovan, who was hit with an 0-2 pitch. After that, nothing. Double play and 3 strikeouts. A ground out and a line out. Walker trying to change that. He has an open stance. He's deep in the box. And Musgrove into the wind. The next 0-2 delivery is swung on it. Missed. Got him to chase. And Walker looked like he pulled off that one a little bit. That's 4 strikeouts already for Musgrove. And Victor Scott will bat. Musgrove started out the 2022 season, 2 seasons ago, 8-0. And he made the All-Star team that year and was promptly given a 5-year extension. Why not? He's been a World Series champ. That was with Houston in 2017. And he misses low to Victor Scott, who's been an exciting player in the early going. Hitting just 136, but he's been doing a lot more than that. Playing a very good center field, runs the base as well. I mean, very well. Next pitch to him is inside. And he did not swing on the appeal at the curveball. 2-0 the count on Victor Scott. So if you walk him, it's kind of like a double. And we've been told he has the green light too, so we expect him to go often. And why not? Next delivery, 2-0 pitch is a hit into center field, and on comes the center fielder, Zokar, to make the play on the run. So Victor Scott is retired, so are the Cardinals. And they're still looking for that first hit as we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning, trailing the Padres. Final game of this series and this road trip, 2-0.
Bring on spring. Get the light and delicious Greek pizza, topped with premium mozzarella, feta, new sliced Kalamata olives, diced tomatoes, mild peppers, and red onions. It's the best Detroit-style pizza around, with a crispy, crunchy, cheesy crust to the edge. Hurry in and enjoy a large Greek Detroit-style pizza for $16.99. Code word Greek. Jets. Better because it has to be.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent in Champaign is Thomas & Ellers Insurance.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
When you're buying a battery, it's important to look beyond just the price and make sure you're buying a quality battery. So when you're buying one from the big box store, make sure you ask the question, what's the date on this battery? Is it dependable? Sometimes the big box stores have batteries that have been sitting on the shelf for years. Or you can just come to Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable, and buy your battery from the people who only do batteries. Interstate Batteries at 2504 North Madison, Champaign, way out there, but totally worth the drive. How much is dependable worth to you? Interstate Batteries open 6 days a week.
PDR Automotive has now been serving the Champaign-Urbana area for over 50 years. To give you some perspective, 50 years ago ended the U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War, and it was when Secretariat won the Triple Crown. So what does that mean for you and your vehicle? Whether you need a carburetor overhauled or your new vehicle computer system diagnosed or programmed, PDR Automotive has the experienced, knowledgeable staff that can handle all your automotive needs. Online at pdrauto.com, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Nolan Arenado has it, and he throws out Manny Machado. Good start to the bottom of the third inning for Zach Thompson, who needs a couple of low-pitch innings after going very deep in that first inning through 33 pitches there. And that last one was pitch number 48 already as he begins the bottom of the third inning, trailing the Padres 2-0. Got Machado out twice. That's good. And now he's got to get Ha-Sung Kim. The quicker, the better. Fastball right down the middle, strike one. That had a little bit more to it. Velocity still not there, though. That had some hop, but the velocity not the same for Zach Thompson here today, and just wondering whether he's dealing with that dead arm. We'll find out tomorrow, but that's pure speculation. I can't go ask him now. It would be inappropriate anyway. He's competing. He's trying. He's working at it. But I think he's a little undermanned here. And the 1-1 pitch coming up to Kim is hit sharply into center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Handled on one hop by Victor Scott. Now Kim is aboard, and watch out for him stealing. Padres have already stolen 2 bases in this game. Kim is 2 for 2 on the season, so he's going at some point. The Goddard School has partnered with the Cardinals to give fans a great ticket deal. For a limited time, tickets to see the Cardinals host the Phillies April 8th through the 10th are available for just $7. Yep, $7. Info at cardinals.com/7. Fastball is fouled straight back. Good hack by Jurickson Profar, who walked his first time. Several walks in this game, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3 of them. And the Padres also have 4 hits. Double play would be nice. Even with the bag is Nolan Arenado at third. As Thompson has the sign, and to move to first base and back safely is Kim. Arenado and Crawford on the left side. You've got Gorman and Goldschmidt on the right side. You got a big hole on the right side, too, because Gorman is playing Jurickson Profar to pull. Close to that bag. He communicates with Crawford about who's covering. And time is called at the plate. Actually, they're calling it a disengagement, as Thompson stepped off. So that means Kim can go. And he's dancing around at first base, and there he goes. The pitch is high, the throw to second base, and he is safe. That was not as good a throw for Herrera, and he actually had a chance to get Kim. Kim was dancing, but by the time Thompson delivered the pitch home, he was dancing in the wrong direction. So he got the slow start, but still was able to get the bag as the throw was to the shortstop side of the second base bag. So again, a Padre in scoring position for Profar. Next delivery to him is a curveball fouled off to the right, and he is seeing the ball very well off of Thompson. And you would say that about the Padres in general here, because, again, Zach is not at his best. You could make an argument that Zach had the best stuff, not the best stuff, best results of any Cardinal starters in spring training. Fastball is a called strike 3, and he threw a good pitch there. He caught him looking. Fastball in at the knees. Second strikeout for Thompson. And he has a chance to put a goose egg up on the board, and he's facing Eggy Rosario. And before he does, let's pause for station ID on the Cardinals Network.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call them 217-652-6533.
Thompson misses low, ball 1 to Rosario, who struck out the first time. And he's trying to strand Kim, the runner at second base, dancing around some more. That's what he does. Next delivery is swung on and missed. Again, the off-speed pitch from Thompson, 83-mile-an-hour changeup. That's been his best pitch here this afternoon. You just can't throw at every pitch. Pitch number 58 coming up for Zach. The high set and the inside move, and back safely is Kim, who looks behind him to see where you could make an argument that Zach the infielders are. Fastball is a called strike 3. You can see why the Padre fans love him. He's very animated the way he plays the game, energetic. Thompson delivers home, and a swing and a miss. Another changeup, 84, And Rosario does not like that changeup.
Strike three, and he threw a good pitch there.
He caught him looking. Fastball in at the knees. Second
2-0
Padres. We're in the bottom of the third inning. A win today. The Cardinals have a winning road trip. And you could have made some money on that bet. Of course, it hasn't happened yet. Cardinals trailing 2-0. Thompson delivers. Check swing and a foul. It is 396 to straightaway center field here at Petco Park. 334 down the left field line. And just 322 down the right field line. The ballpark was much bigger in the gaps when the park first opened, and the hitters complained about it, and, they always get their way. The 1-2 pitch is inside, and that almost hit Rosario with Azocar on deck. Rosario from the Dominican Republic. Eggy is how you pronounce his name, but it's E-G-U-Y. You find yourself needing to write his name. Delivery. Rosario is swung on and missed. Got him with the changeup again. That's twice. And back-to-back strikeouts with the runner in scoring position. So Thompson's finding a way to get through this, and we go to the fourth. Padres have a 2-0 lead.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get a free insurance review.
Hey, Ameren Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. That's MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Kickstart your spring with spring into green savings on a John Deere compact tractor at Seidenstricker Nobe Partners. For a limited time, we have 0% financing for 84 months with 0 down on select models. Plus, when you purchase an in-stock model year 23 compact tractor, you'll save up to an additional $2,500. Take home the tractor of your dreams today. Visit
Top scoring position. Top of the fourth, top of the order for the Cardinals, swinging a line drive foul down the left field line that gets into the stands. Watch out down there. That was hit pretty well by Brendan Donovan, who reached by being hit by a pitch to lead things off, and he was erased quickly with a double play that Paul Goldschmidt hit into, and he's in the on-deck circle. Cardinals plus. A little better today. The next pitch is a little bit low. And now he's in danger of walking Donovan. Brendan has been a catalyst the last few days for the Cardinals offense. 3-1 pitch is on its way to Donovan. It's hit sharply to left field. That's going to drop for a hit. One hop to Profar, the left fielder. Nice, easy stroke the other way, and the Cardinals do have their first hit. And we'll see if they can push a run across here in the fourth inning and get back in this game. Sunday, April 7th is Cancer Awareness Day, presented by Mercy. Fans purchasing a theme ticket can choose a Cardinals Cancer Awareness tumbler representing one of the 11 most common types of cancer in St. Louis. Tickets and info at cardinals.com/theme. That could be a very, very meaningful tumbler for you to add to your collection. There's a swing and a foul off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, who's now 11 for 22 and even 500 against Musgrove in his career with a home run. And the Cardinals could use one of those right here. They've only hit 4, and Contreras has half of them, and he's in the on-deck circle. Short lead at first for Donovan. Hitting room on the right side of the infield. The pitch is outside for a ball, 1-1. "61 pitches through 3 innings for Thompson, so 5 max, I would think. Or maybe less than that. We'll see. Next pitch to Goldie is swung on and missed. He threw that one by him. 93, but I think it was a sneaky 93, and Goldie was trying to let that get deep into the zone, and sometimes you wait just a little too long. He saw it, but he did not catch up to it. Lance Lynn will start the home opener tomorrow against Ryan Weathers, a left-hander. Pre-game show at 1:35, play-by-play at 2:20. It'll be the Cardinals and the Marlins, who are off to a very slow start under Skip Schumacher. 1-2 pitch coming up to Goldie, and it's a little bit low, 2-2. Skip, the 2023 Manager of the Year in the National League, taking the Marlins to the playoffs. He has lost some of his horses, however. Some of them are hurt. 2-2 pitch coming up to Goldie, and that's way outside, 3-2. We take a walk here. Goldie usually very, very patient. Typically has a good and high on-base percentage, which measures not just the hits, but also the free passes that you earn. And trust me, you earn them. Payoff pitch coming up to Paul Goldschmidt. There goes Donovan, and the pitch is a called strike down to second base, and he's out at second base. A double play the hard way. A strike him out, throw him out. And Donovan is not sure he was called out. He looks to the umpire at second base. That's Marvin Hudson. And the Cardinals actually want to look at this. And they say play on. I think Donnie might have thought he reached his hand around and might have gotten it in there safely. But the strikeout of Goldschmidt, the first time a Cardinal's been caught stealing today. Or this year, excuse me. And it's Donovan as Higashioka threw him out. So strikeout, double play, swinging a foul at the plate, strike 1 to Contreras. Well, that'll put a damper on an inning, won't it?
Well, both times Donovan has been on, he hasn't been able to advance. Out on a double play and then out on a strike him out, throw him out double play.
Contreras struck out his first time. And he takes a pitch just off the plate. Pretty good pitch from Musgrove, who kind of slings it across the plate, right-hander and right-hander. Although, Ollie was telling us today that Musgrove splits. He's actually a little better against left-handers and right-handers. Pitches inside for a ball. And the word on that is that would be called a negative split, where your splits against lefties, righties is not what you'd expect it to be. 2-1 pitch coming up, and it's outside, 3-1. Outfield is deep for Contreras, and he has certainly shown power in the early going. Couple of home runs. Timeout called at the plate by Wilson as the wind is blowing out. John told you, towards right. A lot of baseball ahead here this afternoon. The Cardinals trailing 2-0. Joe Musgrove, the right-hander, delivers. That's it sharply, and it's fair down the left field line. It's going to go into the corner. Running it down there is Profar, the left fielder, and a stand-up double for Wilson Contreras. That was a rocket just inside the bag, and barely enough time for the ball person down the left field line to get out of dodge. There's actually 2 people down there. There's a guard and a ball person, and they went flying to get out of that way. It was hit sharply. So in scoring position is Wilson Contreras. Tying run at the plate is Nolan Arenado, looking for his first home run of the season, and he takes the pitch high. We originally thought that Arenado had a 3-game hitting streak, but he was given a hit on a game in L.A. that was originally ruled an error, so they changed that, an error on Max Muncy, ball that just ate him up. There's a strike, so occasionally plays will get reviewed, and baseball will make a change, and they did on that one. So Nolan is now hit in 4 straight games. Still looking for that first home run. He's had 2 RBIs. Bounced out his first time. A 1-1 pitch coming up. Contreras, the runner at second base. And the pitch is up and in. Watch out. Glad he didn't dive into that one. Maybe followed up with a breaking ball. Fastball up and in. High stuff, hard stuff in, soft stuff away. Pitching 101. Pitch number 54 coming up from Musgrove. And it's a little looper into center field. That could drop for a hit, and it does. Rounding third and scoring is Wilson Contreras, and the Cardinals get on the board. They trail 2-1 here in the 4th inning on the base hit by Nolan Arenado, extending his hitting streak to 5 games.
He didn't try to do too much with that. That's a professional hit right there by a guy who normally pulls the ball and hits for a great deal of power. But Arenado stayed with the pitch, got it over the infield, and there's a 2-out run. Contreras crosses the plate. The Cardinals are down by 1.
Nolan Gorman, a chance to do some more damage here. He lined out his first time. Arenado, the runner at first base. How about a little extra 2-out magic? Swing and a miss. A little late on that. John told you Gorman has struck out 11 times this year, so he leads the Cardinals in that department. He's going to strike out some, and he's also going to do damage. Has not homered yet. How about right now? Right here, today, this moment, this pitch. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Oh, I had a good idea. Musgrove threw that one by him up in the zone. Crowd exhorting Musgrove with an 0-2 pitch coming up. There goes the runner. The pitch is low. The throw to second base, and he's out. That's the second time a Cardinal has been thrown out this inning. This time it's Arenado, and the Cardinals say, hold on a minute, as Arenado believes he was safe. And we'll see what the Cardinals say about that. They're checking, and they do want to look at it. They believe just what Arenado said, that he may have hit the outside part of the bag, and the tag didn't get him, so we shall see. Let's see what Marvin Hudson has to say.
To the I Dream of Jeannie theme.
Challenging out, calling second base.
Was Marvin Hudson on I Dream of Jeannie?
That was interesting.
I love it. I don't get it,
well,
but I don't have to get it.
Look at it up here on the big screen. The throw took a bounce. The glove went up, and Arenado got his foot in ahead of the tag.
Yeah, the tag was not. This is exactly the drill that we were talking about in our first word today. The drill that the Cardinals were working on was a short hop throw to a middle infielder and making sure you catch it and get the tag down quickly. Exactly what Mason Wynn and Brandon Crawford were working on with Stubby Clapp. And the throw was a short hop to the shortstop Kim, and he went up, and then when he went down, he just swung and missed at Arenado's foot, and I think they're going to call him safe. Doesn't matter what I think.
No, it's out of New York.
We're getting a view of Command Central. It looks like NASA, doesn't it?
It does.
We've been there.
The studio in New York where they look at every possible angle. And that's why these reviews take a little while on close plays like that.
They have a team of people. They'll have others there that'll come over and help, but there's a main guy that's in charge of each game. The replay official.
Well, the crew chief made the call at second base. And the call was out.
Players just standing around in the infield waiting.
We don't see the crew chief overruled too much.
Gorman still staying at the plate. I think the Cardinals, and it seems like the Padres think that the call is going to go against him. More warm-up tosses for Musgrove as he waits. That's something you have to do. You can't just stand there. If you're a pitcher, got to stay hot. And you almost mentally have to say it's going to go against me and start preparing. And if you get good news, then you can kind of be happy with it. But you have to be thinking, what pitch am I going to throw to Nolan Gorman here?
Arenado had the foot on the bag when the tag hit his left leg. He had the right foot on the bag. That's what we see on the replay.
Here we go.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out. St. Louis will repeat their challenge.
I'm stunned again. That's the second time.
Don't see the crew chief overruled too often, Ricky.
Well, he was thrown out stealing. That ends the inning and ends the Cardinal threat. They did pick up a run, however. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Padres 2, Cardinals 1.
On Sunday, April 7th, the Cardinals host the Marlins. And that day, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home their own long-sleeve hooded pullover. Everyone will want this light blue, lightweight, and stylish pullover that features a popular throwback logo. Following the game, kids 15 and younger can participate in the High Chew Kids Run the Bases. That's Sunday, April 7th. Great seats remain. Get yours at cardinals.com/promotion.
This is Nolan Gorman, St. Louis Cardinals, for the Lou.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Hear that? That's the sound of an ice-cold Big Q from Quick Trip, ready to quench your thirst with a concise combination of familiar taste and bubbly fizz. Fresh tea being brewed with a bold yet subtle aroma. And is that a refreshingly fruity Frizzoni being blended with frozen precision? There are so many optimal options, it's hard to choose. Now hear that?
Hello, welcome.
That's you grabbing your next favorite drink. QT. More than a gas station.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Home and auto insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Pitch is low, ball 1 to Jose Azocar leading off the bottom of the fourth inning, and he swings and misses at the next delivery. And Zach Thompson, the one that threw it, 1-1 the count. Azocar had a base hit and later scored in the second, and that run is the decisive run at this point as the Padres have a 2-1 lead. Off-speed pitch is swung on and missed, and Azocar missed it. Azocar asked for time. His nickname, as you might guess if you know a little Spanish, is Sugar, which is Azucar. And his name is Azocar, but it's close enough to call him Sugar. 1-2 pitch to him is outside. 2-2. It's Azocar, Higashioka, and Bogarts in the fourth inning for the Padres, who are enjoying a 2-1 lead. Thompson trying to gut his way through this. Next pitch is a little bit low. 3-2, and you don't want a leadoff walk. You never want one of those, do you?
No, the leadoff man has been on 2 of the first 3 innings.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. That was sweet. Sugar strikes out.
I saw where you were going with that.
Brings in Higashioka. Let's take a look at our scoreboard. The Brewers dropped their first game of the year. They lost 7-3 to the Twins today. And the Marlins lost again. They are 0-7 to start the season, a 10-2 loss to the Angels. And the scoreboard update brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, your best choice for quality tires and expert auto service. Strike 1 to Higashioka, who flied out his first time. They play him straight up in the outfield, slightly to pull on the infield. Former Yankee is ready, and the next delivery is swung on and missed. Pitch number 69 from Thompson at 90 miles an hour, which is about where he's been.
The last two fastballs, 89 and that one 90 from Thompson.
Well, you got to, I guess you got to dance with the person you brought to the dance, right? And that's what he's got today is 90, so figure it out. You can't quit. Curveball is low.
He does not have his curveball.
Nope.
And that's a very good pitch for him. It has been.
Didn't bring his curveball to the dance either.
The curveball might be upset by that.
He brought to the changeup, though. That's working. He might throw that here. Nope. Fastball misses high. 2-2 the count. That one was 91. Higashioka looking for his first hit of the year. Thompson looking for his 5th strikeout of the game. The set and the pitch is low for a ball. Another deep count, 3-2, with Xander Bogaerts to bat next, who's 2 for 2 in this game. Working from the stretch, and the next delivery is hit hard and deep to left field, and that is gone. Higashioka with his first home run of the year, his first hit of the year. And the Padres now lead 3-1. The home run ball certainly beat Zach Thompson in L.A. And that's the first one he's given up today, but there's been a lot of traffic, a lot of pitches thrown for Zach Thompson as he works here in the 4th inning. So the Padres get that run back that the Cardinals scored in the top half, and it's the top of the order in Bogaerts with 1 out. First pitch to Bogaerts is a good curveball. That's the best curveball we've seen him throw.
I'd say so. Had nice bite, good downward movement.
And maybe he found something. Next delivery, fastball is popped up right side. That might get out of play, and it will. Gives me time to tell you this. With Win Reality, you can train in virtual reality with unlimited game speed pitches, live competitions, coaching, and
a whole lot more.
Visit winreality.com. Join the next generation of baseball training. To the count. Get ahead, then you have to finish him off. We'll see how he tries that. They set up inside. The 0-2 pitch is fouled back. Not quite in enough. Not as in as Herrera wanted it.
That fastball at 88. 76 pitches to 1 out in the 4th inning for Zach Thompson.
Next delivery is hit sharply down the third base line, and it's foul, just barely foul. Arenado couldn't get to it, and then fortunately for the Cardinals, it was about 3 inches foul. Bogaerts, as I mentioned, 2 for 2 already today, and he grounds that one to third. Arenado has this one, and his throw is right on the money, as it typically is, and Bogaerts is out for the first time. And Thompson will now face Fernando Tatis Jr., who has, well, he's done a lot. He's walked, reached on a fielder's choice, and stolen the base already. And he has hit 3 home runs in the early going, but it was Higashioka, his first home run of the year, which has extended the Padres' lead this inning to 3-1.
Well, 864 at-bats for Higashioka, and that's his 41st career homer.
I believe he had 10 with the Yankees last year, double figures. And the first pitch is high to Tatis. Father was a Cardinal. Next pitch is high, 2-0. And we're getting to the pitch count total where you just wonder whether Zach's going to be out up for the 5th inning or not. He's at 80. If he can get Tatis, I'd say that he will come back out for the 5th inning. We shall see. Next delivery is a little bit low. Pretty good changeup there, but it missed the bottom part of the zone. 3-0 to Tatis. I would guess he has the green light. We'll see. The 3-0 pitch is a little bit low, ball 4. He walked it. Second time he's walked Tatis. And that brings in Cronenworth. Well, I would guess we may have a major league debut now, John, is where I was kind of leading here, is Cronenworth, left-handed batter. Thompson's pitch count into the 80s. You've got Ryan Fernandez, who we've not seen yet this year. It really hasn't been a good place to throw him into his first major league game. Rule 5 pick made the team out of spring training. Perhaps today's the day. Move to first, back safely is Tatis. Boo. Can't throw to first. Boo.
Right now we're in a 2-run ball game. I mean, it could be a whole lot worse than 3-1 San Diego.
100%. Next delivery is hit into center field. Victor Scott comes in, then has to do a little jump to make the play to retire Cronenworth, who's hit the ball hard a couple of times in this game with nothing to show for it. 4 innings. John Rooney will have this game with nothing to show for it. 4 innings are in the books. John Rooney will have the top of the 5th inning. The Cardinals trailing the Padres by a score of 3-1.
You need the world's fastest mower to create your free time. With Dixie Chopper, what you got to look at is the warranties. With Dixie Chopper, all of their models, you're getting a 3-year unlimited hours bumper-to-bumper warranty. That's on the whole thing. Then your commercial units, you get up to a 3-year no-hour limit or 5-year 3,000-hour limit on the drivetrain. So that'd be your engine, your 2 gearboxes, transmissions, and all that.
Well, that sounds pretty solid.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Things break, and even if it's built well like a Dixie Chopper, you need to have that covered, and you get what you pay for, basically.
And I can go see Andy and get on one of those things, couldn't I?
Yes, you can. You can go see Andy at Dedicated Diesel at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana. You can reach him through Dedicated Equipment on Facebook or call him at 217-328-0562. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You as well. Tim Onstadt, Yale Frerichs Trucking, Dedicated Diesel, and Championship Barbecueologist.
Jets is hiring. Call 217-352-9992 or stop into 1907 West Springfield Avenue near Round Barn in Champaign. Jets is open till 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays till midnight. Are you looking for a side hustle? Here's Josh from Jets talking about the benefits of doing deliveries.
When I was a delivery driver, it was amazing how much the actual amount of money I had just shot right up. You have money in your pocket every single day.
For details on joining the team, visit jetspizza.com.
You've heard about the doggy bag, right? From Bulldog Disposal Muhammad, a 6 cubic yard canvas bag that can be used for easy cleanup instead of a big dumpster. The one-time use bag is now available and you can save the delivery charge. Get the doggy bag at Do It Best Hardware in Champaign at 107 West Springfield. So fill up the bag, call Bulldog Disposal, have it disposed of, and you'll be organized. Go to bulldoggybag.com for all the details. That's bulldoggybag.com.
You can add this comment to the hope column, but the Padres bullpen has not been very good in the early going. They've had some rough spots, so certainly in this series they have. So if the Cardinals can keep this game close, perhaps there's a good chance that they can come back in this.
Strike called outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Nolan Gorman, who lined out to the shortstop Kim the first time up and was at the plate when Nolan Arenado was caught stealing to end the Cardinal 4th inning. Gorman used up his timeout. He holds the bat, shortens up just a little bit on it, and takes strike 3. And Gorman protests that the call was high from John Tumpain.
We did get an explanation on the play at second base that the replay official could not definitively determine that the runner maintained contact with the base as the fielder was applying the tag, and that's why they had to call stand. They weren't sure he didn't pop off the bag. He was definitely safe at first, but they were not sure the foot didn't come off the bag.
And the pitch is taken for a ball.
Which oddly, I didn't even think that was what the whole challenge was about anyway. Or I'm not sure that's why he was called out. Let's put it that way. But we've had 2 plays in this series.
There's a base hit through the hole and short for Ivan Herrera. A 1-out single. And that's Herrera's first hit of 2024. Even though he's driven in 2 runs with sacrifice flies. We pause for station identification here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call them 217-652-6533.
Here's Crawford. The Cardinals shortstop takes outside. Along with Ricky Horton, Mike Claiborne, I'm John Rooney.
Saying that we've had 2 plays in this series that when we saw the replays, I was surprised at the result. One went against the Padres, and this one went against the Cardinals.
And that was the call of Arenado in this one, caught stealing. A check swing, an off-speed pitch goes low. Musgrove behind Crawford, 2-0. Crawford has gone 7 for 26. 3 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs head-to-head with Musgrove. And Musgrove has struck him out 8 times out of 26 at-bats. They're playing Crawford to pull on the infield. The outfield is straight up. Shallow in left field, Jurickson Profar. Crawford swings through a fastball. 92 up. That had pretty good zip to it. The Padres lead 3-1. They've out-hit the Cardinals 5-4. We've had an errorless game. The Padres have left 6 runners on. From the stretch, a look to first and the pitch. Up and away. 3 balls and a strike on Crawford. Mound visits, the Padres have 4 and the Cardinals have 3.
For those of you scoring at home.
That's right. So we keep that straight. Safe lead over at first base. The pitch. A swing and a miss, 3-2. And that was a good changeup, dipping down and away from the left-handed batting Crawford. Crawford needs 2 hits to gain 150 in his career against the Padres. See if he can pick up one of those right here. A lead at first base for Herrera. Musgrove with the pitch. Check swing. And that's inside, ball 4. First and second, 1 out now for Jordan Walker.
That was a good take for Crawford. That ball was just off the inside corner, and he started to go for it and was able to hold up the hands.
The first walk to go along with a hit by pitch, and 5 strikeouts today for Musgrove. And now mound visit by Higashioka. The other infielders come in, gather around the battery for the San Diego Padres of Musgrove and Higashioka. And a little movement in their bullpen, yet no one throwing. The pitch count is 70. The last time out, he threw 84 pitches in a no decision Friday against San Francisco. That was over 5 1/3.
Yeah, and the pitch count's 83 for Zach Thompson, so I think looks like the Cardinals are going to try to squeeze one more inning out of him.
Liberatore was stretching. Looked like he might begin throwing in the Cardinal bullpen, but that hasn't materialized. Now Jordan Walker, a strikeout victim the first time. An 8-game hitting streak. He's hit safely in all 8 games he has played against the Padres. 0 for 1 today. The runners lead. Herrera dancing off second. The pitch low for a ball to Jordan Walker.
Looked like he was considering going. I thought he had something timed up with Musgrove. Can't have a third guy thrown out stealing, can you?
The Cardinals scored a run in the 4th inning, and that was after Donovan was out on a strike him out, throw him out double play. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. A throw to second, 1. On to first, and they say out, but the Cardinals have lost a challenge. The call is out that Cronenworth kept his foot on the bag. Nick Marley made the call. So it's a double play, and we're halfway through the game. The Padres are leading 3-1.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, where fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. At Edward Jones, our dedicated financial advisors are the people you can count on for financial strategies that help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Learn more about our comprehensive approach to planning at edwardjones.com/findyourrich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
St. Louis is a city always thirsty for more. Like more fall off the bone St. Louis barbecue. Give me the full slap. More ways to escape St. Louis humidity. And definitely more runs from the Cardinals. At On the Run, we're serious about quenching St. Louis's thirst for more. So when the Cards score 6 or more, drinks are just 60 cents the next day at participating locations. On the Run, your 60-cent drinks after the Cards score 6 store all season long.
If spring allergies keep you trapped inside, then you need Navage Nasal Care to keep you breathing clearly and enjoying all the beauties of spring. Navage helps clear nasal passages that are often clogged because of seasonal allergies. Navage gently flushes a pure, refreshing saline solution through your nasal passages to clear out congestion, sucking out that springtime pollen and other irritants trapped in your nose. Navage is available online at Navage.com or in stores at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, and Target. Navage, Navage.
Well, the Cardinals have rolled into a couple of double plays today and then had a strike them out, throw them out double play go against them. The Padres bat in the 5th inning, leading by 2 as Machado takes strike 1 from Zach Thompson. Thompson with 84 pitches now, 47 strikes, allowing 3 runs on 5 hits over 4 innings, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a home run by Kyle Higashioka. The ball in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike on right-handed batting Manny Machado. Machado's playing in his 9th game, 7 hits and 33 at-bats. He has 2 hits and 10 at-bats in this series. The pitch from Thompson, a foul ball back. That was on a pitch up and away at 88 miles an hour. Listen to every MLB game live, plus watch the minor leagues, MLB Big Inning, and available pre- and post-game shows. No blackouts. Visit MLB.com/at-bat for all the information. Here's Thompson's pitch to Machado. He fooled him, popped him up. Off-speed pitch and a pop-up. The second baseman, Gorman, to the outfield grass, makes the catch. 1 gone here in the 5th inning. Cardinals Nation Restaurant hosts the only official St. Louis Cardinals pregame party with a 2.5-hour DJ-hosted, all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink event before every home game. Go to Cardinals.com/pregame for tickets. Available for every home game on the 2nd floor of Cardinals Nation. Kim has been on with a walk and a hit. He takes strike 1 from Thompson. Thompson got roughed up by the Dodgers, giving up 3 home runs. But he went 5 in a 3rd innings. He's trying to go 5 today. A little running and stretching going on, and a right-hander throwing in the bullpen. A big swing and a foul ball back. It's a 2-strike count on Ha-Seong Kim. Liberatore had been stretching the last inning. Andre Palante is the right-hander getting ready in the Cardinals bullpen. It's a 2-run game. The pitch. Check swing, strike called outside corner. Kim gets the ring up. 5 strikeouts for Thompson, who is going for a 1-2-3 inning. He faced 7 batters in the 1st inning. 5 batters in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, 5 in the 4th, and 2 up, 2 down now in the 5th inning. Keep them close. That's the idea right now with the Cardinals down by 2 runs. Here's a ball just outside to Jurickson Profar, switch hitter batting right-handed. Thompson caught the outside corner. And he caught Kim looking for strikeout number 5. The pitch. Ground ball headed toward right field to his left, sliding. Gorman has it, gets up, and throws out. Jurickson Profar is down by plenty. I thought that ball was going to make right field.
Nice play by Gorman, showing great range to his left.
1, 2, 3, go the Padres. We go to the 6th. The Cardinals trail 3-1.
Hi, it's David Eckstein. I'm teaming up with the Cardinals and Mid-America Transplant to help save lives through organ and tissue donation. Mark your calendars because April 21st is Donate Life Day at Busch Stadium. It's a day we celebrate the gift of organ and tissue donation, which has touched so many of our families, including mine. Everyone with a themed ticket gets a Donate Life ball cap, and we'll have Fans for Life giveaways at the Mid-America Transplant tent. So join the donation team at Busch Stadium on April 21st for Donate Life Day.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
Do you want to work for one of St. Louis's fastest growing public companies? Global digital consulting leader and proud Cardinal partner Proficient is ambitious and dynamic, and they're hiring software developers, business analysts, and project managers. There's no better time than right now to improve the launch angle of your success. Hit a career home run and join Proficient's winning team, a hometown hero well on its way to becoming a global giant. Proficient challenges, champions, and celebrates its people. Check out their openings today at proficient.com/careers.
And it's a beautiful day here at the Weekend Getaway.
Oh no, looks like a loose stair on the porch.
And he is out.
Add another one to the IL.
Not how they wanted the season to start. At Morgan & Morgan, we know injuries can come out of left field. As America's largest injury law firm, we've recovered over $20 billion for our clients. If you've been injured in an accident, call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of your St. Louis Cardinals.
Visit forthepeople.com or an office near you.
Behind Victor at the high fastball. The 1-0 pitch, and that's ripped down the right field line foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Is this the inning where the Cardinals get the line moving? Good man to get it started, Ricky.
He'd be the right guy to do it, indeed. He could be a catalyst, too. We've talked about Donovan being one, but certainly Victor Scott is one.
Victor Scott checks his swing and takes a ball low. 2 balls and a strike. Victor hit the ball hard, but it was caught in center field by Azócar back in the 3rd inning. 1 for 9 in the series with a double, a walk, and a run scored. Strike call. Boy, that looked like an extended corner.
Sure did.
The count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Brendan Donovan. There's a ball popped into short left field. On comes Profar. He's under it now, makes the catch. 1 out. Maryville University, 3 times named an Apple Distinguished School, is revolutionizing what it means to learn with and from technology. Learn more at maryville.edu.
That pitch was outside by several inches, and unfortunately that put Victor in a have to swing the bat mode, and it's amazing how one pitch can change an at-bat.
And here's a high fly ball toward Profar in left field. The Cardinals had better try somebody else. Donovan, a fly ball out. 2 gone for Paul Goldschmidt. Musgrove with just 2 wins in 9 decisions against the Cardinals. 2-7, a 5.22 ERA, starting for the 12th time. He's given the Redbirds a run on 4 hits today. 1 walk, a hit batter, and 5 strikeouts. A strike call. One of those strikeout victims, Paul Goldschmidt, called out on strikes that led to a strike him out, throw him out double play when Donovan was moving towards second, and he was called out. The 1-strike pitch. Goldschmidt lines it into center field. That's a base hit. A pitch in, and Goldschmidt, he kept his hands in and lined the ball where it was played on a hop by Azócar in center.
And it is Matthew Liberatore, who looks like he will have the bottom of the 6th inning. You mentioned that he was milling about last inning, but really I would say thankful that Zach Thompson was able to get through 5 today. Did not have good stuff. Gave up 3 runs. Could have been worse. The Cardinals still in this game at least.
The tying run is at the plate in Contreras, who has homered in each of the first 2 games in the series. The pitch, Contreras, a big swing and a foul out of play to the right. Good catch by a fan in the front row of the second level. Contreras does a little twisting and loosening before getting back in.
Home runs in the 6th inning have been the story for the Cardinals in this series. Donovan did it in the 6th inning of Game 1, and Contreras here last night.
From the stretch, a look to first. The pitch. Hit him on the left hand. And Contreras is smarting. Oh, he's hot. He's hot and he's hurt. He's going to turn and walk to first base. Contreras walking across the grass, and he'll get some attention now.
He was also hit in the first game of this series. Similar type pitch up and in.
Adam Olson hustles out to first base. Oliver Marmol right behind him to check on the condition of Wilson Contreras, who's still trying to shake off the pain of the hit by pitch. Donovan was hit by an 0-2 pitch leading off the game, but Contreras caught one, looked like either on the hand or the wrist. Olson is still talking to Contreras. Oliver Marmol listening in. Contreras turned and made his way to first base. Nolan Arenado is coming up.
Adam Olson didn't even want to kind of touch his hand until Wilson kind of had the pain stop. I mean, it was just needed the shock of it, I guess, and he kind of certainly yelled out and emoted at the plate when it first hit him. It was some pretty extreme pain in his left hand.
Well, he's shaking that left hand. So the Padres have a left-hander getting busy in their bullpen now with Matthew Liberatore, a Cardinal lefty, throwing. And here comes the Padre pitching coach, Ruben Niebla, to give his pitcher a little more time to warm up. Well, we're in that point in the game where the Cardinals could flip this one around.
You can, and maybe the right guy at the plate who's hitting .500 in his career against Musgrove. He had a base hit and an RBI in the 4th inning, driving in the 1 Cardinal run, but Arenado now 6 for 12 against him. And again, still looking for his first home run in a very long time, John. The last time he hit a home run was in August of last year. Of course, you have an off season. You're not going to hit any then.
Plus, he didn't finish up the season with the Cardinals last year.
But none in spring training. And as we play game number 6, maybe right now is the time for Nolan to go off.
2 outs, a pair of fly ball outs by Victor Scott and Brendan Donovan. Then a base hit by Goldie. Contreras was struck on the left hand by a pitch. And here's Arenado. Cosgrove is the left-hander warming up, and they want him ready for Nolan Gorman, who's waiting on deck. Nolan Arenado with an RBI single today, has 3 RBIs in the young season. Now the pitch. Inside, that almost hit him. The ball pops out of Higashioka's mitt, rolls up the third base line, but not far enough for the runners to advance. 94 in. And it was a fastball that hit Contreras. Joe Musgrove. Pitch number 83 for him today, and he's leading by 2. The hits are even at 5. The pitch. Arenado takes outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
The way the Padres are defending so far off the first base bag, just because of how they want to defend Arenado, that is giving Contreras a huge lead at first base. A double, and I think he scores.
Contreras with an enormous lead. From the stretch. The kick, the pitch. A swing and a miss. 2-1 on Nolan Arenado. Musgrove giving the Cardinals 5 hits, 1 run so far. And 2 hit by pitch. plus a base on balls. Arenado's looking to drive the ball here on 2-1. Outside, ball 3. The slider was well off the plate. An easy take there for the Cardinal third baseman. And Nolan Gorman drove in a couple of runs with a double at Dodger Stadium. Waits on deck. 3-1. Is this a go pitch for Arenado? Musgrove deals. Strike called at the knees. 3-2. Goldschmidt will leave second. Contreras will run from first base. On 3-2, 2 outs in the 6th inning with the Padres up by 2 runs. Off the line and right and in some, Tatis.
This is a baseball moment here, isn't it?
It is.
Game on the line, 6th inning. Arenado at the plate, 2 runners on. They'll be moving.
The 87th pitch coming up from Joe Musgrove. The runners lead. The runners go. A swing and a miss. Arenado couldn't hold up on a high inside fastball and strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-1 San Diego.
There's a certain magic in Cardinals Nation, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds on bats, on cars, and on windows. It's in every memory, every celebration. Yeah, there's magic here. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals Checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2 game tickets. See Bank for details, member FDIC.
The smarter way to clean your floors. It's time to make the swap. Swiffer Power Mop.
Introducing the new Swiffer Power Mop, the all-in-one tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time. The solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket, and the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get deep into grout. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
Hyatt Regency St. Louis, close to everything, 3 blocks from Busch Stadium and right next to the Gateway Arch and its newly revitalized grounds. Book the Hyatt Regency Cardinals package that includes game tickets, overnight accommodations, a full-size customizable bat, and a $25 food and beverage credit per day at the hotel. Swing by Brewhouse Historical Sports Bar, located in the Hyatt Regency St. Louis, for pregame fare and postgame celebrations after every Cardinal game. Book the exclusive Cardinals package at HyattRegencySt.Louis.com.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. From the first trip your 16-year-old takes to a ball game to the last time you help your dad get tickets behind home plate, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is here for all of life's wins, like when you get a new car or a new home or that boat you've worked for all these years, or when your daughter moves out but your mom moves in. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without
the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Brought to you by
Brown and Crouppen,
a great
law
firm. Eggy Rosario. He takes a pitch down and in, a slider from Matthew Liberatore. Thompson, 92 pitches, 53 strikes, 3 runs, 5 hits over 5 innings. He walked 4, struck out 5. And allowed a home run to Higashioka. Here's a pitch low and in for a ball to Rosario. Thompson struck him out twice. The Bogarts led off with a hit in the first inning and scored. Azokar led off the second inning with a hit. He scored. Here's a pop-up that goes foul out of play to the right side. 2-1 on Rosario. And the other run on the home run from the Padres catcher, the former Yankee, Kyle Higashioka, who's scheduled 3rd this inning.
3rd appearance of the season already for Matthew Liberatore.
Liberatore with the windup, the tall left-hander's pitch, and that's hit high left field. In the park, on the run, Donovan on the run. He dives and can't get there. As he tumbles into second base, Rosario takes the wide turn and then goes back to the bag. It's a double for Rosario.
Rosario had a big swing at that, and I thought it was going to be deeper than it was off the bat. The wind kind of blew it in some, and Donovan didn't get a great jump on it, but I think he may have been fooled by the swing, too, because it looked like he was going to hit that ball maybe even to the wall, but it just really died. It was kind of a thud off his bat, but he got a double out of it.
With a man on second, here's Azokar. 1 out of 2 with a run scored. Azokar bunts. Liberatore gets to it, underhands to first, and they get the out at first base. 1-3 on the sacrifice by Azokar. Runner at third, 1 down. Higashioka has put the ball in play in the air twice, once for a fly out, the other one went out of the park. Palante begins throwing in the Cardinal bullpen. A reliever has to face 3 batters, and for Liberatore, this is number 3. With the infield in, the pitch. Strike 1 called at the knees on the inside corner. Higashioka has 1 hit in 5 at-bats, or make that 6 at-bats, with 4 strikeouts. But he made his hit count with a home run. The pitch. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Arenado at third, Crawford at shortstop, Gorman at second, Goldschmidt at first. They play in. Ball's about a step away from the dirt when the pitch comes home. The other infielders play at the edge of the grass. The pitch. There's a line drive, foul off the screen down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The runner at third is Rosario. The 3-1 lead seems like about a 5 or 6 run lead right now.
It does. But if he can keep this run from scoring, I think that'd be a big lift for the Cardinals.
And timeout taken by Higashioka. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Liberatore listening in for the sign from Ivan Herrera. And the lead at third base for Rosario. The pitch. Down and in, 2-2. Liberatore could use the strikeout here. And Higashioka has struck out 4 times. But he has not struck out today. Not yet anyway. 2-2 with 1 out and a runner at third. The pitch. A foul ball. He was reaching for a pitch down and away. Off speed, a changeup that was fading. And a good enough swing to foul it off to live to see at least 1 more pitch.
Every pitch has been in so far to Higashioka.
Here's Matthews' pitch. A swing and a foul off to the left. And the count stays at 2-2. Matthew Liberatore from Peoria, Arizona. The Cardinals got him from the Tampa Bay Rays. Facing former Yankee Kyle Higashioka. The pitch. A swing and a foul back to the screen.
He's making some pretty good pitches here, but Higashioka just keeps spoiling them.
Liberatore throwing that pitch around 97. 24-year-old Matthew Liberatore, 6'4", 215 pounds. Now the pitch. A swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt, strike 3. Liberatore got the strikeout he needed.
That was a good battle right there, wasn't it? Outstanding.
And Liberatore was just that much better. Matthew turned pro out of Mountain Ridge High School in Glendale, Arizona. He was the Rays' #1 pick, the 16th overall pick in 2018. And he's out of the Cardinal bullpen, trying to leave a runner at third to keep the game at 2 runs. Bogaerts swings, hits it hard, foul back of third down the left field line.
Bogaerts has had a good game today.
He came in 0 for 7 in the series with 2 walks and a strikeout. 2 out of 3 today with a stolen base and a run scored. 3-1 in favor of the Padres. When the Cardinals bat in the 7th, Ricky will tell you about it. Gorman, Herrera, and Crawford are the scheduled batters. The pitch by Liberatore. A changeup, chopped toward the third base side of the mound. Liberatore gets to it and throws out Bogaerts. Nicely done for Matthew Liberatore, leaving Rosario at third base. Ricky has the 7th. The Cardinals are staying close. They're trailing 3-1 in San Diego.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
Pia's is open. Catch all of your favorite MLB games on their big screens. Root on your favorite team wearing your Cubby Blue or your Cardinal Red. 1609 West Springfield in Champaign. Pia's offers not only a huge outdoor seating area, but indoor seating as well. Enjoy daily